Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today, continuing Mushishi. Last video, I watched episode 18 to 20. The first episode was, I think, the girl that put on the string. The second one was the man with his paintings. And the third one was with, oh yes, the girl with the black leg. When he went back, he went to, what did he go to do? He just went to go read upon some old documents. And the girl with the black leg was there. I liked the first two episodes. The black leg one was okay, but not as much as I liked the first two. Yeah, so we're gonna continue with another 3 episodes of Mushishi. It's not further ado, let's continue. And disappeared. That's when attached. Mushi. Whenever I hear someone's story, they're just assuming they disappeared, they were attacked, someone's attached to them, of course. Good thing on my gown. Did it grow? Did it? Wait. So she has 3 kids? I'm just wondering, like, who's on the boat? Who's on the bed? Okay. And it attached itself to your boy. It's like he's being affected by like mold or something. She gave him birth to something. He didn't even resemble an animal. Who's she getting pregnant? Like, who's getting her pregnant? God, spoilers. Who's getting her pregnant if he didn't even look like an animal, let alone a human? Did they find the boy? I'm confused. Cause Ginkgo's saying, oh, I guess they were gonna explain it, but did he have a human, like mentioning him? So was the boy the thing that attached itself to your gown? That did not come out of her. Oh my god, that's the boy? Grade 4 was, she gave birth. Oh, I thought she had 3. I saw the baby in her hand, the boy on the bed, and the boy behind, standing behind the doors. He came back. These abnormal births, like the one bamboo baby from that one episode. Convince yourself. I would think she's cursed. What the heck? What does that mean? 6 months, you look like a 3-year-old? Another baby? Then those ain't yours. I mean, the first one, it would seem is because like that's the only time she gave birth. So 3 of them came because I know she has 3 kids. Again, oh, that's creepy. It's like those things from Naruto, bro. That, bro, I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't know anything. I would be like, bro, it's just inevitable. He was slime, turned into a human. I don't think they don't know anything about him, and they still took him in without. They should have called someone from the minute they found him under their house. Wait, there's a mushi called Watahaki, and y'all call him Wata some. Hold on, I want to know his name. So how did y'all end up naming him that? Watahiko, mushi called Watahaki. You know, there's no such thing as
a coincidence.
Okay, there can be coincidence, but the fact that your moldy baby is named kind of similar to the mushi it is. And infest the egg. That's sad because she would have had a normal baby. Maybe. They sent a hitotake. Okay, so it's basically the same thing, but the baby would be a hitotake. A nest. I was gonna be like, it takes the face. It takes the face of like, because they're spending so much time with them. And these are what killed your true child to be. Exactly. That's why I said it's sad, because the baby never had a chance to be born. and infected her as she was pregnant. Throw them in the fire. I'm joking. Don't tell me that's what they did with Watahiko's body. I mean. But then it's gonna hurt you guys even more. Right? They'll just keep up here and under your house. And she'll just keep grabbing them, and this is like their dolls. If it'll make my wife happy. Remaining 4. 4 more? I thought there was just... And they kept the baby. Oh. So, of course, it hurts her more than just realizing it's a mushi baby. His dad has to get rid of it. He said he came... I'll be back within 3 months to see how... So, in the beginning, is that when he came back? I was just about to say I thought he came back. I'll be back within 3 months to see how things are. Sent a letter or something. So I guess this is like his first time gonna come back. So we had to watch what happened and then. Oh my god. They're all watching. Ooh, girl, that ain't no damn. Just dash whatever you're doing at him and run. What's she doing? Washing dishes? Sorry, I don't want to jump to conclusions like, oh, they gotta be killed. They seem afraid to die, but he's talking about that worse things can happen. We don't know. They're the ones that have this whole farm under the house. We're raising in a bomb. Because usually I'm like, oh my god, they gotta do this, they gotta do that, they gotta kill him. And the end episode resolves in like, oh, they gotta save it. And I just spoke too soon. But I think we're all on the same page, especially Aki. Misery. And this girl has the audacity to stab Ginko. I think it wasn't her. It must have been that baby that said he's here. Did she turn around like, what? It wasn't her. I'm going to believe it wasn't her. Why the frick did it come back? I don't know how to apologize. I'll keep her bitch. I just want to believe it wasn't her that stabbed him. You said she agreed that you're raising abomination. Keep her away from him. Enough for her to kill somebody. I don't... It's a cycle, and y'all letting them just succeed. He's lying. He's lying so he can continue the process. Who knows? I don't trust them. Even if it was... We couldn't do it even if it wasn't my child. Oh, yeah, the thing that killed their real baby. Are these Oh my god, who gave you the right to go in his box bag? No, they're gonna attack Ginko because y'all just wouldn't let him do what he needed to do the first time he was there. And now he got stabbed, he's still... And the lady who's... He shouldn't even be here. Just like, take those kids and go. Take the rest of the children. Exactly. But I don't want... You can't just take them, Ginko. It's either you finish them off at the spot because I don't trust them around you. This one went in your bag. Your box bag. Your box thing. They're gonna burn the house. Where's the mom too? I wanna slap this lady. Let her go inside, Ginko. I'm sorry to say, let her go. She's done with divorce, you two. I don't know what to say. After she stabbed you, after you stabbed him, you just... It was completely her fault. I don't think they controlled nobody. Watch him! And she's still trying to go inside. No, Watahiko's. Because they're all named Watahiko. Which one is she referring to? You know what I'm saying? Or is that them? He does not. Do you see his face? I know he also looks like that, but like I could just see he doesn't like. He just wants to leave. He has to finish what he needs to do, but then he just wants to leave. This lady stabbed him. Here she's crying in front of him. Did she even apologize? The husband had to apologize on her behalf. There's no explanation. Like she stabbed him. Hmm? So he lied about what it was, and he has them. This episode was weird. They never really resolved these damn episodes in a way where, well, they did. They covered everything. What else would I want to see? I really don't care what he does with that slime baby. And the lady and her husband, Aki, and what was his name? I can't believe she stabbed him. And just, that's it. She was so obsessed with raising those abominations. They burned down her hut. Where they gonna live now? Because she doesn't listen. Anyways, first of all, okay. So, a person rolling, body. Someone did dash the body with a weight. I saw a rock, sorry. We're gonna solve a murder. Unless they thought she was a monster because of some mushi problem. Why don't y'all ask him about it? Whispering ain't gonna solve your... Jeez, I need to be fast with words. Solve your curiosities. There we go. Was that a test? Or would you ask her that? Is she the one that was in the water? That's her twin. I was just about to talk about her name and he got it wrong. One more check because I forget what I see. I'm at 4 minutes. The person who was thrown under the water looks like the little girl, right? The one, maybe it's the one that he called her Mana. Maybe this is Mana, you know? And her name is actually Isana. So Mana is in the water. Oops, I skipped past where I was. There we go. Exactly the same. So maybe Mana's Isana? I knew it had something to do with her. So Mana's your mother's name? So she was sick and he just thought, oh, no one's going to survive this and dashed her out at sea. Submerge her while she's still alive or she can't come back. Oh, to try to get her to become a birth. And then she became your daughter. And she was like, oh, fine with it, girl. Is there any evidence that, I mean, there must be. Okay, so that's the same grandpa. He looks a little different. So why would you, he called her Mana because he knows that she's your, well, that's weird. What does she have to do? To bear it. So he, with who? Her husband's dead. So that's the only way that she'll be reborn. A birth in the family. That's why she seems so unhappy though. Wow, bro, you said, oh, I promise, and you're still out here calling her Mana. Disrespectful. Oh, so when you dash a body, the beads that come up you eat them, and that is how the person becomes reborn. That is so messy. It's weird. It's like she gave birth to her mother. That's her father's what? Not really, but then I mean her dad's calling her Mana. That's how you see her. You see her as your past wife. She does look exactly the same. I didn't see it until now. So she knows there's a lot of love. Almost died. So like they're just taking people that could be healed and dashing them in the water. Ooh, never mind. It's not. Tell them that you don't like it. So are there a bunch of bodies at the bottom of the sea, or do they just turn to those beads? These are a lot. So how are you sure that the one you took? I mean, of course, the one she got was her mom, but like all these other ones, does it contain like DNA? Well, of course, of course. But I don't know why I didn't think of that at all when I started watching this episode. I didn't think about any mushi. She'll basically become your mother. Why'd you agree to it anyways? Your dad had no right, and neither did your mom. I don't know what these people just I don't think they doing. This is a weird cycle that you guys have to stop. It's like, wow, it's so weird. The way she views it, she's so happy to give birth to her mom if something happens to her. When the other girl was so reluctant and is having a hard time to accept the fact that she gave birth to her mother, but like now it's her daughter, so she can't see her like that. Oh my god, the whale story or the fish story? That's why it's never gonna be easy for her. It was in the sand. Anyways, okay, it came over. She's gonna think that her mom ran away. Wow, he's so pale. You're gonna drug her. Why are you so quick to give up? That other girl jumped in there, grabbed her mom, and swam back up. Seems that they learned their lesson if you don't get in the boat, Ginkgo. That's what she wanted for her mom. And they still, the dad and her in the past, jumped up, threw her over. Sure, my kid, that's how she felt about everything when her dad and her mom went out. Why was he called here? Why was he here? Oh, he just wanted information about like the rebirths and stuff. Because it's not like they really had problem. But he did help them just study in there. Help them how? I mean, she's the one that jumped in. And then the other one jumped to save him. I guess he just wanted information about the rebirths. This episode was a good one as well. Like, ooh, today's a good day to record. Out of the two I watched, I like the last episode better. The last episode was crazy. On a tree. This entire town's arrested. The people arrested too! Oh my god. she's not rusted. It's the girl from the cave. Shige. Shige. Swear I heard that name before. Bro, they just look for anyone to blame just because she looks the most normal, and around her birth is when everyone's rusting up. Just because she won't talk back. Look, you gave her a busted bag on purpose. You got a sharp knife, I want to say, but then I think the wood is all rotten. Looks like her family's got it worse. Oh, he did say they do. He did say that. They can't even bend their backs. Oh! They don't see it? Oh, so if she talks... Sounds rusty. That's why her parents have it worse. You want to start singing an endless spewel of words? Because you're not sick. Because she ain't talking. That looks like actual rust coming down the nails. And the damn tool. It's not a... You think it's a mushi. What about thinking Ginko first? I ain't see Tetsu helping you nowhere except picking up them stuff you dropped. Using her voice to rid Dushi. Like a proper letter? Because if your parents ain't teach you something so simple. Oh my gosh. Watch Grandma and they're gonna get their pitchforks and their torches. He's gonna push her back to the... Oh my god! I was like, push her, and he pushed her. It wasn't on purpose, Grandma. You should have grabbed this note. She did it on purpose, bro. I didn't see... He grabbed for the thing. She was holding on to it too tight for some reason. And then she ended up flying. Do we blame him? No. Grandma's too fast. Grandma's too fast. But I would have chased him. You're making... Ginko's in the house? But what are they gonna do to her? And if you beat her, like, what would that fix? It's not like she did it on purpose. Exactly. But y'all couldn't hear her. Oh, she couldn't say anything, basically. One of those. Exactly. That's her apology. It doesn't have to be anything verbal. And she's paying by fixing what's wrong. She's gonna fix it with the same voice that caused it. Or did he drop down and get hurt? Oh my god. The worst predicament to be in. She can't even say none. Oh, that noise was her? There's really no telling where it came from though. It sounds bad. It sounds like what I think he's been hearing. Because he kept dwelling on her voice when I thought it was just a little rusty, but not as bad. Oh, is that how she hears it? Is that like what he thought? But like he didn't tell her the plan yet. She's far enough. They're all gonna go to her. But then what happens then? She gathered enough so the villagers won't beat her to death. They're still seeing it like that because they don't see the rest. They still blame her. They can hear, oh, broken but strange, beautiful, familiar singing. It's what she does all the time to gather the rest of the stuff. The rest of the rust. All 3 episodes were a blessing. I am so happy. My favorite episode was probably the one with the moldy babies, then this one with Shige, then the one with the rebirth people. They were all very interesting. All ended in an interesting way, started in an interesting way, which kept me interested what was going to happen throughout the episode. For this episode though, I can't believe the villagers were ready to go hunt down a 14-year-old girl and beat her because of something she didn't intend to do after Ginkgo explained that hasn't she suffered enough? She has been apologizing 10 years not speaking. She obviously didn't do it intentionally and like, we don't care about daughter can't believe she's her age. We need to knock some sense. What would that fix? What would that fix, right? Her voice is the reason why y'all sick. Her voice is gonna fix it. Like, I can't believe they were really trying to go and beat her down. The grandma took the note from Tetsu, was ready to go snitch, and she did, which is why everyone came to her house, asking Ginkgo why he protected her. I'm still on the fact that the grandma fell, which is like the highlight of this episode, but I really did like this episode very, very much. Oh, when I said, no, I don't know if you guys, look at this mess. I got pinched by, you know, like when you pinch your skin, but it's like an internal injury. That's why the blood rushed here. It should go down soon. I think it's been 2 days, like building a dresser, and I got pinched by like closing the top of it. It hurt for a little bit. I couldn't really play a game. I was trying to, like, as soon as I got this injury, I was trying to like resume what I was playing on my computer, and I really couldn't, so I went to bed. Just had to my right hand. But anyways, yeah, so I really hope you enjoyed this reaction. I hope you enjoyed me watching these 3 episodes. It's going to end here. Please leave a like if you did enjoy it, and if you got inspired, thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.